back to Getting Ready with Juanita. Please subscribe, give the video a like, or leave a comment. I'd love to hear from you. It would really help my channel. Today, I'm going to be using Heather Austen's palette from Adept. Beautiful palette. If you'd like to see how I got this look, please continue watching. So I've already prepped my skin with the Naturium Vitamin C Serum. And I also use the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream and the Glow Recipe Dewdrops. So it's all sank into my skin nicely now. And the foundation I'm going to be using today is my House Labs. I'll have listed products that I use today down below. So I'm just going to spread. It's an old habit shaking up my foundation or my liquid products before I use them, just to ensure everything is mixed well in the bottle. So I'm just going to spread this out. I have a couple of new products that I'm going to be using today. They're new to me and fairly new on the market. I wanted to test them out just to see what they like. One product is just a new shade. And there's a liquid blush that I'll be using that is new to me, fairly new on the market as well. I'll be interested to see what it's like. Okay, so now the foundation is spread out. I'll be going in just with a touch of the Charlotte Tilbury corrector, just a little touch just in those areas that are a little bit bluish in color, a little bit more pigmented. Just go over the scar. There we go. Then I'm going to be using the Tower 28 Serum Concealer. Something I enjoy using mostly on an everyday basis. I use my other concealers too. I just like to switch it up and change things around. And there we go. And I'll just spread that out. And I've been looking on Trendmood and found out that the Sephora sale event is coming up. So I'm pretty excited about that. I'm generating my list for the Sephora sale. If you're Rouge, you get 20% off of your order, which is great because the 20% off is it's for any product that they sell there. So that's awesome. So I'm probably going to get some more of my base products. And there's a Dior product, and it looks like it would be really nice for a nice blush. So I might get that. I'm not quite sure yet. There we go. So I've got that spread out now. That's looking good. Lovely. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use my Rare Beauty bronzer in Happy Soul. So I'll just spread some of this out. And today I'm going to just use a different method. I'm just going to get it on my brush, pat it into my brush a bit, and then spread it on my cheek because I noticed that just my application the last time using this, I was like, oh, it can be blended a little bit better than that. So I'm just going to try this method and see if I can get the product blended a little bit nicer. And it does look that way. I'm glad I did that. sometimes applying it to the brush first and then applying it to your skin is a good option. Yeah, and that looks great. I really love this bronzer. There we go. And the next product I'm going to be using is one of the new products to me. It's a Glacier blush. It's called Cloud Paint in the shade Storm. So it's by Glacier. And I'm just going to, what I'm going to do again, instead of going directly onto my face, I'm just going to put it on just the lid here. And then I'm going to press it into my brush and then apply it to my cheek. So we'll just use this and we'll just get it sort of into the brush a bit before applying it to the, and hopefully get a nicer blend. Oh, that is a really nice blush. Wow. Now, is it lifting up product is the question? That looks like a patch right there. So let's just see. And I mean, that's the point of trying something new, is to see if, you know, how is the product going to perform? And, you know, is it going to perform? And this could be like a consequence of my dry skin. Just a second. Let's just see. I'll just maybe just not blending it out well enough there. It looks a little patchy though. It could be just a dry spot on my skin, and it might be just catching there because it's spreading everywhere else nicely. I think it's one of those products that I'm going to have to use a couple of times to see. Yeah, because you can definitely see a little patch here. Let me just see. But that is an area of scars on my skin, and that might be it too, because it don't look too bad everywhere else. Just right here. Okay. I'm going to have to keep an eye on that for sure. So we'll see how that sort of plays with other products, because this is just my first time using that product. Okay, and what would be next? Let me see. So the next thing I'm going to do is just even work out the concealer again before I lay some powder. And this is again a new powder to me I'm going to be using, but it's a very small sample. However, I was still very curious about this powder. It's the Easy Bake from Huda Beauty in Pound Cake, and that's how little it is, but it'll do the job. I sort of just want to see, and I'm just going to knock some in the cap there. But I still would really like to see how this performs, because this is a highly rated product, but I have dry skin, and I often look for products that, so what I'm going to do with a product like this, because apparently it's really good for oily skin, what I'd like to do is see how it's going to play on my dry skin. So when you have dry skin in a product like this, it's probably better to go in with a very light amount. You don't need a lot. You just need a little tiny bit. And oh wow, look at that. That is very nice and blurring. And that is one of the things about this product that it's really well known for, is how blurring it is. So it's really going to make those pores airbrush-like, so they're not as noticeable. And there's a slight scent to this, but it's really not that bad. However, some people are highly affected by scents, and that might deter you. But I'm pretty sure they have this product in scent-free now as well. But you should go check it out and correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'd seen some information where they had done this powder in a scent-free form. but it's so light, I barely notice it. And wow, what a beautiful, beautiful powder. That is just lovely. Okay, so I have some of that on, and I'm just going to get the rest of it put back in the cap. Just blow that away. Okay, so the next thing I want to do are my eyebrows. I'm going to do them off camera, and I'll be right back. And I have my eyebrows filled in, and I've created a look using a different palette than yesterday. However, I really love this palette as well. This is just gorgeous. But before I tell you that, just to reassess the Glacier, uh, the cheek paint, it's beautiful. There is no patchiness. It must have been just an area that I missed, or it was a little dry, but it looks really fabulous now once it's dried down, and it has dried down beautifully. Like, there is no dampness or anything like that. That is a beautiful, beautiful blush. I really like that. So anyway, to create this eye look today, I used Heather Austen's Adept palette. Heather Austen is a content creator. She does makeup, and this is a palette that she created with Adept Cosmetics, and it is absolutely beautiful. So I'm going to be using this to do my other eye now. And the first shade I'm going to go with is this one here. I would tell you the names, but I'd have to put my glasses on every time. I'm in my 50s and I need my reading glasses now. So I'm just going to start with this light green color as a transition color just up here. And we'll just go back and forth. And all the products, like I said, will be listed down below after under the video, including my eyebrows. I use the Rare Beauty eyebrow gel. I use the Sephora eyebrow liner, and then the Maybelline Build-A-Brow. Okay, so I got some pigment down there now. Then I'm just going to use this BK Beauty brush. I'm just going to go in with this darker green here, and I'm going to start just blending that up into the crease just to add some transition and depth and varying blend as we go up. So just get that laid down. Perfect. Looks good. And then I'm just going to go in with my NYX glitter glue. My NYX glitter glue. Just a very little bit. You don't need much. Just a very tiny, tiny amount just to lay down. And there we go. Then the first shimmer I'm going to go with is this one right here. This is a beautiful multi-chrome. Oh, it's just gorgeous. And I'm just going to be laying it in the inner portion here. This is beautiful, beautiful, buttery shimmers. Oh, they go on just lovely. Then I'm going to use this, I think it's a duochrome. It could also be a multi-chrome because I'm seeing different colors in that. Just going to use that to blend the two right here. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Lovely. Look at that. That is just beautiful, beautiful eyeshadows. Adept makes beautiful products. So the next thing I'm going to do is just go in with my initial blending brush, and I'm just going to go over any of the harshness, just to blend it out a bit. Then I'm going to use this flat A. Oh my, there's my glasses. The BK Beauty A505. And I'm just going to go over the shimmers just to blend everything in together. Just right there. I'm just going to add a little bit more of the lighter shade. Just go right here. And I'll just go in with this shade again just to make sure we have a nice little transition. Just right there. Lovely. I'm just going to take this lighter shade. I'm going to use my Charlotte Tilbury setting spray. Just going to give that a little, just to help it stay on the lower lash line and the inner corner. Oh, look at my own growth. I've been doing that lately. I've been actually using my lighter shimmers on my inner corner instead of using the e.l.f. highlighter. So, and I've been really liking the look of that. So I'm just going to blend that just right here. Beautiful. I really like that. To do my lower, just one more thing. I have to go just and increase the depth here with the darkest green. This green here. I'm just going to go in and I'm just going to go over these just to increase the depth here again in this corner. There we go. That looks good. Just a little bit more just to, there we go. Nice. The lower lash line, I did something a little bit different today just to show you. I'm going to actually use this color first on my lower lash line. I'm just going to stamp it down here just to get some color deposited. Perfect. And then I'm going to use my BK Beauty 13, or not my BK Beauty, this is my Refer 13. I'm going to use this lighter shade here, and I'm going to blend that out, to smoke it out. So I'm just going to, so it's just a little something different just to show you that you don't have to necessarily mimic what you're doing on your lower lash as the upper lid. And it just gives you a little bit of a different look. And makeup is fun, and we should have fun with it. So, and I certainly do. I like to have fun with makeup. There we go. That looks really good. And the next thing I'm going to do is just go into my e.l.f. palette. And I'm going to use the lightest one and do my brow bone. And at the same time, just blend out that little harsh edge there, because I don't want anything to have too many harsh edges. And right here, I'm going to be cleaning up as well, just because I can see. And that looks really good. Before I put this down, I'm just going to give that a wipe and do my nose. Then I'm going to use, where is it now? Oh, I may not have, just looking for my A501. Huh. Here it is. It was laying on its side and it was looking a little bit different. So I'm just going to take my bronzer and I'm going to use it as a contour, even though it's not a contour. But I'm going to just do my nose, make that little Y, just go over the bridge right there. Just make sure it's all blended out nicely. There you go, perfect. And I'm going to go off screen, just clean up the edge here just a little bit and put on my mascara. I'm going to be using, I'm back and my mascara is on, the Charlotte Tilbury Mesmerize, beautiful, beautiful mascara. Third time using it and I think I'm loving it more and more as I do. It's beautiful, it's lengthening, it also gives you some volume, and it's helping lift my eyelashes up, so I really like it. As far as the blush goes, because it dried down so beautifully, I don't even think I'll go with a powder blush on top. That is just beautiful. I'm just going to add a little bit of bronzer, and I'm going to be using the Pat McGrath palette here, and I'm just going to use a little bit of the bronzer here to just to add a little bit more powder bronzer, just to keep that little bit of warmth to my skin. A little bit there. Oh, that looks great. Really love this product. Wow. And this one's in Storm. I even love the color. It is really beautiful. So I'm just going to actually, let me see, I'm going to actually go back into this palette and I will use a little bit of the highlighter just here at the end, just to add a little bit of glow. I like glow. I never turn down a bit of glow. Glow is beautiful. I like sparkle, I like glimmer, and I like glow. There we go, just a little bit, just to give me a little something, something. All right, now I'm going to go in with my Charlotte Tilbury finishing powder. And one of my favorite finishing powders, of course. Just going to use my triangle, just go in, and again, where I use that beautiful Huda Beauty powder in the pound cake, this is just going to be very light. I'm not going to do much. It's just more or less just to go over these edges, just to help blend them in a little bit more so there's no harsh lines there. Oh, and I like that. That's just perfect, and just around my nose because I did that little bit of contouring. Perfect. For my lips today, I actually got 2 new products, but I've told you guys about the hard candy lip liners before, and I just had Boyfriend, but I was at the store yesterday and I picked up a different shade. I wanted to try Kiss and Tell. So I'm going to try this Kiss and Tell hard candy lip liner because these are nice lip liners and they're affordable. And on one end you have your little brush and the other end is the product, and you screw them up. So I'm just going to see. They're very creamy though. Oh, I like the shade. Yeah, it's a very pretty warm shade. Just gonna, and I'm just going to use that brush on the other end just to do a little. Oh, I really like this. So it's a nice, affordable brand. And yeah, I like this. This is super nice. So in hard candy, and it's in Kiss and Tell. Beautiful. And I have another new product, and it's from e.l.f. And this here is the Glow Reviver Lip Oil, but it's in Glimmer Finish. And I had to get the shade Princess Cut because I always tell my husband I'm a bit of a princess, or he tells me, I should say, but I'm a bit of a princess, and this just looks gorgeous. So I'm going to try it out. It's my first time trying the glimmery version. So let's see what it's like. Sometimes you can feel the glitter in these. I hope that's not the case because usually e.l.f. makes some really nice products. So here we go, and just open it up. Oh, it has that nice minty smell, which I don't mind because, I mean, we brush our teeth mostly with mint toothpaste, so I think it's nice and refreshing. Just my opinion, but I don't mind mint. Some people will, though, and that's okay. So I'm just going to try a little bit of this on in Princess Cut. Mmm. Oh, that is nice. It's very smooth. You don't feel the glitter, and there's none of that stringy, gooky stuff. Mmm. And it's a bit thick. And when it's a little bit thick, that sort of tells me it's going to last a little bit longer. So this is a really nice product. And I also find that the glimmer is not overbearing with this product. That, oh, yeah. I would definitely recommend to, well, I have to sort of wear it for the rest of the day, but my initial impression, um, love the lip liner, love this lip oil, and loving the Glacier um, blush. These three I definitely will be using more and trying out because I really like those products. And of course, the Heather Austen palette is just gorgeous. But again, Adept makes beautiful eyeshadow palettes. I'm just going to go off camera. I'm going to do my hair and then I'll be back. I had a lot of fun today creating this look. Loved all the new products that I tried, and I really look forward to trying them out some more. If you guys like the video, please subscribe and give the video a like. I'd really appreciate it. I have to say, I'm feeling good and I'm ready for my day. I hope you all have a good day too. Bye.